Hey, amazing book bosses. If there is something I know about Team UBAM, it is full of big hearts. We understand the power of teamwork and we make things happen. So recently, some awesome team members were discussing just how they could reach some of the devastation that's been happening throughout California through our highly rewarding programs. Like, what can we do? What can they do? And when I started running some numbers, I realized if 103 book bosses each came together and each ran a small cards for a cause, each selling at least 15 boxes of cards, collectively, we would raise $20,000. That's amazing. And it's so incredibly doable. So it's exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, there are so many options in terms of where to send those funds. There's more devastation than we could ever even consider. Thank you, Rebecca Lopez, so much for all of your help on this. And through some contacts there and some vetting, we have decided that we are going to help at least two families, one family in the southern region, one family in the northern region, to relieve a little bit of their financial burden that they are experiencing. They've lost everything. They have children that they're having to handle that devastation and experience. They also have a mortgage payment, and they are looking at expensive temporary housing options, and insurance does not cover all of those things. So we want to be able to help them to just relieve a little bit of that financial stress in providing their temporary housing for the next 3 months. We also, as book bosses, are fully aware of the need for an increase in emotional and mental health with our youth. And obviously, when children experience something so devastating as those fires, as losing everything, or even if they're near the shooting devastation that happened at Borderline, we know that counseling is necessary and needed, but not always affordable for different families, especially those who have lost everything. So we have found some children's counselors who we're going to partner with, and we are going to help fund some art therapy, many hours of art therapy in the southern region and in the northern region for some of those families who wouldn't be able to get it otherwise. It is just a small way that we can help that is so doable, and we are going to have specifics on exactly where that funding is going to go and exactly how much. So everyone can see that. We have created a Facebook group for you to have that information to answer any of your questions for those who want to be a part of this, who want to be one of the 103 or more. Thank you in advance for those who have already decided you want to jump in and commit and help us to make this happen. And if you're considering it, thank you. And we just really encourage you to join us and be a part of this. You will be grateful that you did.